So I've been staring at this for a while, and I can't quite figure out what's wrong with it. Except I kind of did. So I think what's wrong is that the building's a little flat. By little, I mean a lot. Let's take out this thing. This thing is stupid. After I'd milled it, I think it's dumb, and I don't want it here anymore. I think it was a good idea when I first sort of conceived it, but now it doesn't look very nice. It looks like a growth sticking out of a turtle. How to open this up. How to open this up. Okay, so floor will go here. And this will not be the floor. I'm going to make the floor something more interesting. But let's pretend. Floor will go here. So if that's the case, and I want to make this more open, then this can't be here. I think, you know what I think my problem is? That I have been trying to copy Howl's Moving Castle a little too much, so I haven't been able to make this my own. Because copying is okay. I'm definitely an advocate for copying things, like you should. It's good. Good artists copy, great artists get away with it. So I'm okay with copying things. It's how I learned how to draw, it's how I learned how to do a lot of things. So that's not the problem. The problem is that I'm trying to grow here, not stay the same. See, now that sort of looked like something I would make. Except for the frames. The frames need to be different now. I don't like them. I don't even get the feeling. I know I don't like them. Okay, so this is gonna, let's try this out for Windows now instead. Sort of more like the windows in the factory where they're these long vertical ones or horizontal ones and not the long vertical ones. Oh, see, now that looks more like an O-ring building. I am a much bigger fan of this now. Okay, I can get behind this. I can get behind this a whole lot more than I could before. I really wish, and maybe this is a silly wish to have, but I really wish that the mining time for microblocks would be universal all the way around. So no matter what material you used, as long as I got microblocked, it would take you the exact same amount of time to get it mined out, so that I wouldn't have this problem. But like I said, probably a silly wish. So what do we do with this? This is what we do. We break this off because we don't like this. Ooh, what if we did this backwards for this one? Like an odd sort of symmetry where this guy is the opposite of... No, that'll look stupid. That will look stupid. We're not going to even try that. Is that the right wood? Is it now? Is that the right wood that I want there? I don't know that it is. I don't know that it's not. It does need to come down a little bit. And it'll come down using... That's fine. Dirt can grow out of there. I don't care. But it can't just grow out of there. It needs something, and I know what it needs. Okay, that looks better. There we go. So it looks just dirt just ended up there, which is fine. Dirt's allowed to just end up there. No, it can't all be mossy. Oops. Some of it has to be regular cobble. Or not cobble, whatever this stuff is. So I'm harkening back to an old Game Again server, and in it I had a friend of mine, Mainfu, who made a really cool modern house that I really like, and I'm sort of trying to reimagine it in my head. This is looking more chaotic, and that's exactly what I wanted to. I wanted to look more chaotic. front still needs things. It's still too closed up right around here. It needs a thing. I know what it needs. I know it. I know it in my head. Can I do it? I can do it. What do I do it out of? I do it out of white. Snow. Snow would look dumb. No. Yes, it would look dumb. Wolverine, listen to yourself. Snow would look dumb. So don't make it out of snow. Make it out of sap slabs. Oh, that looks good. See, now we have a nice chaos. So there's really great chaos of like this modern look with the big open windows and the blacks and the whites from the windows, with sort of this chaotic like brick and dirt just sort of growing out of one side. And what I might do or will do up here is I'm going to put flowers and things here to make it. I don't think I need these. To definitely make it more nature-y in this particular spot, so I'll put some flowers there. But that's definitely, gaining more of that chaos. Okay, so this side's looking good. How do I fix this other side is just a hell of a question. I have a very flat surface. Earlier when I came out of my house and I saw it from this side, I am less happy with it. And I think it's got everything to do with this triangle roof, so we're going to get rid of that. We'll change it and we'll flatten it out. We'll do a flat roof instead. At least I don't see any problem with doing a flat roof. It doesn't at all match what the original idea was, that it was to have sort of this steampunky bottom bit with the robot legs and all that jazz. But at this point I feel like I've abandoned that anyway, and I made the top sort of more modern and the bottom steampunky, which I don't know. Is that something that people do? Can you have a modern house with a steampunk feel to it? So now if we look at for the front, it's looking better. I think it needs to come out by one more. Okay, that's looking nice. The pipe still works. I just have to get rid of like this bit here because it no longer works, but like that part still works. Are you scared, kitty? Don't be scared, you're inside, kitty. Outside bits cannot hurt you inside, kitty. Even if they are loud. They still cannot hurt the kitty. The kitty will be safe inside. Alright, so I think the only thing I'm missing now is the mouthy bit, and I'm going to do that later because it's getting late and I am tired. Alrighty dudes, I am finished and I want to show off the final product. My big, crazy, steam-powered walking machine is done. And here he is. He is gorgeous. I love him. I love that smile. I think he looks happy. Maybe not smiling as much as I could make him smile, but I think he's still a happy buddy to be in my service, carrying my modern house on top of him. I am actually really proud of him. He was very, very frustrating to make, but at the end I'm very proud. I like the mixture of having the circles and the hollow blocks and a face and a modern house on top. I think it is something that I don't think I've ever seen. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody sort of try to do a modern walking house with a modern house, or not a walking house with a modern building on top. I should use them words. Now, the things that you probably have noticed that are the biggest changes are actually outside of the building. Now, I did add a bridge, and this bridge is just a railroad, and it takes me all the way down to my sawmill, where I have a neat little purple train that just runs over here, picks up the wood, and then takes it back. And he has a little refill station over here. There's still a lot of work to do in some of these areas. As you can see, I have a tank over there that needs to be constructed, but this outside bit I needed to get done, and this was painful because it's just a lot of trial and error, but I needed to get done for it to function. And I have a couple of things left to do for it to function, but I will get there. As you can see upstairs, this is also really sort of shabby and not quite finished yet. There's I do have 2 rooms here that I'll be able to use, and I think I'm just gonna put just ladders. I don't think I'll do anything too fancy. Maybe the steam-powered elevators from that one mod, Pneumatic Craft, but I doubt it. Those are kind of, they require some space. One of these will have a tank with the steam oven. The other one of these rooms will have pretty much where I'll have barrels full of saplings and both saplings and woods and apples and anything else that tree farm produces. So I'll have a bunch of things, and I'll have some of them stay over there. So I'll have 2 places full of wood and charcoal and fun things for me to use. So that's pretty much it, though. I will finish those little things up, the actual functioning things, and I will show them off next time. Thank you for watching. If you can, leave me a like, a subscribe, or a comment telling me what I did right, what I did wrong, if I'm an idiot, if I'm smart. I will love it. And as always, you guys have yourselves a fun Minecraft.